this film came out less than or like 6 months after Kill Bill Volume 1. Like, why don't movies do that anymore? Like, that shit, like, The Matrix did that too, I'm pretty sure. Why don't movies ever do this anymore? You know, like, Avengers made us wait a year. This movie was like, you know what, here's the next part in 6 months from now. Heck, the first one was just coming out on DVD when the second one was coming out. That's just crazy to think. Kill Bill Volume 2. The fourth film written and directed by Quentin Tarantino, even though in technical terms, it's its own movie, so really it's his fifth movie, but again, I'm pretty sure Tarantino said somewhere in an interview that I read that he said he consists this movie of one movie. So yes, of course, I'm going to count this as his fourth film. So Volume 2 picks up exactly where Volume 1 left off, and she is basically trying to kill Bill. Basically, the storyline is, just like for the first one, Uma Thurman / the bride is killed on her wedding day, and she's pregnant, and she is just killed. She's not killed. She wants revenge, and the guy who heads this honcho, this Viper Club, is Bill. David Cardini, I think his name is. I'm pretty sure who plays Bill, is finally revealed his face in this movie. In the first movie, in the first part, you only hear his voice. You never see his face. In this one, you get to see a whole bunch of him. And I'm telling you right now, this movie, I think the first one is way more action, more entertaining, more easy to watch. This one is way more characters and the ending and setting it up for a big epic climax as it makes you think that. But this one is more of a slowly dividable character piece of the bride and, of course, Bill. Because, spoiler alert, it is found out that the child is his. We do get a glimpse of that, like a little bit in the first one before she gets shot. Before she gets shot, she says, "It's yours." She gets shot, and then we never really hear anything about it. This one, we find out her daughter is alive. Bill is basically an awesome person. He is just like a perfect dude. That's what makes him such a great villain. He is such an evil bastard for doing this to her, and she is out to kill him. Like, there is nothing will stop her. She is going to kill Bill. And then he makes you feel like he's a nice guy or whatever. And you're like, you're not a nice guy, you dick. And David Carradine, he is so good in this movie. I mean, he is Oscar-worthy in this movie, if you ask me. He should have been nominated for supporting actor. He is amazing as Bill. Like, he is just so good. You want to hug him, but then you know he's going to, like, stab you in the head with a knife. Like, he's that good in this movie. But before we get to all the ending in this movie, we do have to talk about the desert scene, her getting buried, and the freaking snake. I don't know about you guys, but that snake death scene by Michael Madsen is one of the most underrated deaths of a film I've ever seen. It is literally terrible. Like, he's literally digging into the money case, and there's a freaking snake, which I'm not a fan of snakes, and the snake jumps up and hits him right in the face, and he's gonna be dead in the next, like, 60 seconds, while the girl in the eye patch just sits there and watches him die. It is brutal. It is awful. I would hate to die that way. And then after that, we get an awesome, my favorite fight scene between both movies. We get the fight scene between the eye patch lady and Uma Thurman. It is one of the best scenes because they're in a trailer and she's trying to pull her katana sword out, but she can't do it because the walls are so tiny and the sword is so long. I love that idea, and it is an entertaining scene because it's like a dirty fight. They're throwing lamps at each other. They're throwing each other across the kitchen into the wall. Like, it is a fight. And of course, we get the famous scene of bam, grab her freaking other eye out. And I love how she doesn't kill her. Freaking all she does is just walk away and leaves her there blind, probably gonna bleed out, maybe, on the freaking bathroom floor screaming, saying, you bitch, and she just leaves her. I love that. I love that she did that to her and didn't kill her. And then, of course, I gotta talk about the ending of this movie where the final showdown happens, and that's why I love this movie a lot. You think it's going to be a sword-to-sword bloodbath, Bill and her, here we go. All it is talking. There's like maybe 2% fighting in the end of this movie. And the fighting, all it is them sitting in a chair, singing a sword at each other, and then her doing the famous, I can't remember the name, the thing she does to him and like hits him in the chest and basically stops his heart. It's so, I love it. And the dialogue is, it's Tarantino dialogue, and it's so good. Just like the first one, Uma Thurman is so good in this movie. Like I said, he's great as Bill. Michael Madsen is really good. The girl with the eye patch is really good. I mean, this movie is very much a character ending conclusion movie, while the first one is way more action and bloody and everything. But I actually prefer this one over the first one because The dialogue is so good. The acting is so good. It just feels dirtier and everything. And in my opinion, I'm not a fan of like ninja samurai stuff. This one doesn't really feel like that a whole bunch. A little bit, but not a whole bunch like the first one. So I actually like Volume 2 more than Volume 1. I'm going to give Kill Bill Volume 2 a strong A. And the next Tarantino review I will be reviewing is actually going to review Death Proof. Not Grindhouse, just Death Proof, because obviously Grindhouse is 2 movies. Death Proof was just the 1 movie. So that will be our next review coming out tomorrow most likely. And you guys enjoy this review, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.